Girl, I'm about to start your reading now. Thank you, God, for being present. Thank you, Spirit guides, for being present. Thank you, Jesus, for being present. What messages do you have regarding path, purpose, love life? What you need to know going forward? The month of August, the rest of 2019. What messages do you have for Stephanie today regarding direction, destiny, purpose, her love life? What messages do you have, Stephanie? What is it that she needs to know? Shuffle one more time. Two more times. I prefer that. Two times. Thank you for being present. One more time. That one's already up. Okay, this is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook that I'm using. I'm sorry, deck, but this is the book here. Sorry, it fell. There you go. I think I'll just do it like this. Okay. So the first card that you got, basically when I prayed, I was praying over the things that you sent me. Searching for direction, guidance, destiny, purpose, your love life. You know, of course you want to maintain wisdom and peace. Have a balanced life. That's what I prayed for. I get so excited when I do your readings because I feel like we're just connected and everything just makes sense because I feel like it pertains to me as well. So it's pretty cool. So your first card was creation. This is the first time I've ever seen this card too, by the way. These first two cards. First card is creation. Second card, mysticism. Third card, enlightenment. And fourth card, facade. Okay. So when it comes to direction, guidance, destiny, purpose, let's talk about that first. I feel like you know what you like. And I feel like you know what pulls at your heart, but it's about the confidence behind it. I think sometimes we get confused when we're called down a certain path that's unlike everyone else's around us. And we start to question it, like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this the right path for me? Who will I upset on the way? Who won't like it? Who will like it? Things like that. So when I get, I pray over direction and guidance in the first two cards, creation and mysticism. Just by looking at the cards, I'm going to read the book for you, but just by looking at the cards, these two, I'm feeling like you're just different. I'm feeling like you're different. I'm feeling like your spirituality is on another level. And whatever is pulling towards that, whatever pulls at your spiritual side, go with that flow. Go with that. Even if it feels like it's a crazy idea. I just heard someone say to me yesterday, said, when you have a crazy idea, act on that idea before you realize that it's crazy. And that was big when I heard that, like, wow. Hopefully it's not too loud. yeah, so then you got creation, mysticism, enlightenment, and then facade. So let's read a little bit into them and see exactly where you're headed with this. So this is all destiny purpose. I'm gonna do them kind of like each thing that you asked for. I'm gonna do it separately, so it won't just all be wrapped up. I mean, it'll all wrap up at the end, but I want to kind of get into each thing. Start with creation. And honestly, before I read this, when I see the creation card, it has a gray background, and I just get the feeling from this is like a feeling kind of, like I said, confused about your creativity or your spiritual path. I feel like sometimes it sucks that when we have these gifts, we question them because they feel unnatural, but they are completely natural, and it feels like a heavy load because it's a big deal. So yeah, let's read a little bit more about creation. Your path is an artistic one. Express your love in a tangible art form. It is time to make decisions. And your personal inquiry for this for this card, creation, is, am I waiting for someone's permission to create my life? What do I need to see in order to claim my own gifts? You have magic, and like I said, sometimes it feels like heavy when we have certain gifts that are different from everyone else, or you don't know if everyone's going to understand it. You don't want to be judged. Being judged is like the hardest thing, and I understand that completely. I can only do my readings when I'm not around a lot of people, because the pressure of them thinking that it's more than what it is, it makes you feel kind of bad. But you have something inside of you that is meant to be shown and is meant to be expressed. And if you're going to wait for someone to accept you before going forward with it, or someone to be on your level or agree with it before you move forward with it, that's going to keep you stagnant. You'll stay stagnant doing that. Mysticism. When I see this card, I feel like it goes with this a lot. Like, you have this magic and this creative side, and you're keeping it under wraps. You're keeping it hidden. You keep it hidden because it feels like too much, because not everyone gets it, or not everyone sees the world the way that you do. So you have to kind of keep it. And this is talking to me too, because I'm the same way. I have this creative side of me, this tarot reading side of me, spiritual side, and it's like not everybody feels me, so I can't talk about it to everybody or express myself to everybody, because not everybody gets it. People have like preconceived ideas of what things like this are, and they won't understand it. So I am this creative, mystic person too. And then you have enlightenment and facade. So are you hiding it? Are you hiding it, putting on this fake mask, when all you gotta do is be yourself? Let's see. Let's get into this. We gonna call you out today, girl. Soraya, be careful with them. I don't want you to hit the window. Okay, the next card, mysticism. My first time ever seeing this card. It is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear. So the personal inquiry is, am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. Are you ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown, your journey? It's like you're afraid to go forward because of what the unknown, because of the judgment that may come with it. That's what I get from that, and that's what's being clarified. Your next card is enlightenment. My thoughts always drive my choices. How can I use my thoughts to heal myself? You're on your path to enlightenment. The reluctant sage. Taking time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, needing solitude, time for reflection. Okay? So take some time to understand your path, and understand your gifts, knowing what they are and what do you need to go forward with them. Because it seems as if you have these gifts and this creative side of you that you're hiding from the world because you're either afraid of yourself, you're afraid of what people will say to you, and all you have to do is really take some time to yourself and really go forward in that path. Because if you're not, you're kind of going to be living in fear of everyone, because people are going to judge you regardless. Everyone's going to have something to say if you're doing something opposite of what they seem is right religiously, spiritually, all those things. People are always going to have a judgment when it comes to that. So your last card was facade. So yeah, reclaiming your life, healing, recovery. Stop running from the process. Stop fighting the feeling of needing to grow out of this stage, because you have to go forward with this. This is like a calling on your life. You have to do it. You are this creative person. You are this mystic, magical person. You don't need to hide from yourself, because you are yourself, for one. You don't need to hide from anybody else with their judgment, because that's going to happen regardless. Go ahead. You need time to reflect, to really understand your gifts and your powers. Because if you don't, you're going to be like living in fear still and hiding from it pretty much for the rest of your life. So let's not do that. Okay, so I'm going to do these cards here to kind of like clarify those four, and then we're going to move on to your next question.
I got a walkie-talkie. More space.
Guys, I'm recording. Go over there, please.
Coming over here. You're talking to yourself?
No, I'm recording for somebody else, so please go play. Okay, so right now we're doing the angel deck to clarify creation, mysticism, enlightenment, and facade. Sky, go play. Thank you.
When I get older, can I do that?
Yep, go play. Talk about it later. Please give me some clarifying words and cards. Go.